Hello everyone. Today I am celebrating my 2-year YouTube anniversary. So that is not the day that I first uploaded, but from the day that I started posting regularly. So today I'm going to be talking about my doll collecting story, my Barbie story, or whatever you want to call it. Basically looking at my relationship with dolls from the earliest memory. So it's quite fitting that I reviewed Peaches and Cream as my first video, as that is the first doll I ever remember kind of playing with or even seeing. So my elder sister owned Peaches and Cream Barbie, and she had her up on a high shelf, which probably wasn't that high because I was very young. This is in the late 90s. I remember looking up at the doll and thinking that she was so beautiful with her peach colored dress. Eventually the doll pretty much became like ours. So for my sister's 30th birthday I did replace that doll for her. So yeah, now I have one of my own, and that was my first doll review. After that doll, I kind of got a few clone dolls, so I didn't really have a real Barbie of my very own, not until 1999. But I did have one clone doll which was a particular favourite of mine, so that is this girl here. So she's sort of like a Betty Teen clone, so a clone of a clone. And she comes with pink Philippines mules and a gold swimsuit. This isn't the one that I actually had. It took me 7 years of searching to actually find this doll, and I happened to find her by chance. But yeah, I really loved her. I loved her dark skin with her pale blonde hair. She was my favourite, and actually after I received my first very own Barbie doll in 1999, she still remained my favourite, really. She's bald in the middle of the head, so whenever her ponytail would come out, I would cry my eyes out until my sister tied it back up again. In 1999, I remember very vividly receiving my very own first Barbie doll. My mum came through the door. She had just been shopping, and she had a bag from a discount store. She pulls out Barbie and Kelly's Stroll and Fun from 1995, which is the year I was born, but I didn't get her until 1999. She was one of the dolls that I reviewed before I started posting regularly. And yeah, so I really loved her. I loved her pearl earrings, and I loved that she wasn't overly pink or girly. On my half-sister's birthday a couple of years later, maybe only 1 or 1.5 years later, it was her birthday, and my stepmom at the time, she made me go and get something to give to my sister as a present. She took me to my room and she picked out my Stroll and Fun Barbie and decided to give her to my sister on my behalf, and that really upset me, and I was really kind of bitter, and because that was a gift from my mum as well, and at this point I didn't see my mum that often, so that was really kind of hard for me. So I was kind of encouraged to play with Action Man type dolls, army figures, and I did enjoy some other things. I loved my Lego, and I still do love Lego, so it wasn't just dolls, but I feel like they did want to kind of steer me away from that. It was my mum that kind of continued to buy me dolls, even though they kind of wanted to push me in another direction. So yeah, I had a whole bunch of clones. I had Peaches and Cream, who was quite trashed by that point, and Stroll and Fun Barbie. And then I got my next Barbie, which was Cut and Style Barbie. So I've actually started collecting the dolls from my childhood again, so I have a new one. But yeah, She was a gift from one of my dad's partners. Once my half-sister had left to go live with her mother, my dad had bought me just a cheap $7 doll from Woolworths for my birthday, and she was the Barbie Chic doll, I think it was, and she was in like a pink dress with silver floral print. Very basic doll. And then my dad also bought me Dance and Flex Barbie, who I'll be reviewing soon as well. I don't have my original doll, but yeah, I do have her. My mum had bought me a Mycene doll, and other dolls. My Cali Girl Barbie, who was actually my favourite for quite a long time. Again, the light hair with the darker skin tone, I feel like that is the winning combination for me. So yeah, this is the doll that I had as a kid. So she's still in fairly good condition. I redid her hair recently, and I dressed her in the Mycene outfit that was on my original Mycene doll from when I was a kid as well. So yeah, I have her still, and I have the Happy Family of Grandma. But yeah, I've been kind of collecting the dolls back from my childhood, and I'm very into the noughties at the moment. It was around 2004 that I started kind of collecting rather than playing with dolls. I went to the library quite a few times and looked for Barbie books, found the Ultimate Barbie Guide or something like that, which kind of opened the door to like exploring vintage Barbie, 60s Barbies, 70s Barbies. I was obsessed with Ponytail number 3 and Fashion Queen Barbie. I even looked on eBay at listings, even though I couldn't buy them. Yeah, and then I kind of lost interest in contemporary dolls, Barbie dolls, that is. By this point, I had switched to Bratz. I know a lot of you love Bratz. I'm not a big fan now, but in 2004, I kind of got my first Bratz doll, Dana, however you want to pronounce that. In 2008, I kind of went through that phase where I was like, I'm too old to play with dolls, I'm going to stop. So I sold my entire collection apart from a few of my childhood dolls, and all for like $100, which was really ridiculous considering how much money was spent on it. But yeah, and then in 2009, Barbie had her 50th anniversary, so that was the following year, and my mum got me Generations of Dreams Barbie, and she was so stunning, and she kind of reignited my interest in Barbie, and I started collecting the collector dolls at that time, and a few of the play lines as well. But then kind of after 2009, gradually Barbie got more cute, more girly, more pink, more sparkly. The quality was going down as well. And then by the time I was 18, I got my eBay account and a debit card, so I was able to go onto eBay and start collecting vintage Barbie. And that was, what, 5 years ago or something like that. And I went all out. I spent thousands of dollars in the first year of buying vintage Barbie. And I fell into the trap of collecting stuff just because it was rare or because it was desirable. I collected quite a few Steffi-faced dolls. I collected European exclusives just because they were European exclusives. And then after a while, I realized that I didn't actually like those dolls as much. And I never thought that I would do YouTube. I mainly did it just a couple of times just because I wanted to document the opening of a particular doll, just because I thought that I would want to look back on it, and that kind of helped me be able to unbox dolls, because I was totally against it. And then one day I was just like, hey, I want to enjoy my dolls, maybe I'll just film the unboxing, that way I'll have a memory of what it was like in the box and the experience of opening it. So I did a few videos, and then I came across a YouTube channel, the channel of Raymond Leslie, Ray the Unusual. Yeah, he was like really amazing, really out there, just, you know, he was and is out there, and just he doesn't worry about what other people think or what they have to say. Like, he does him. That's pretty much the way to sum it up. And I was like, wow, that is so amazing. He's just being himself and in front of the camera, and he's amazing and people love him. And I was like, wow, I was totally mesmerized and obsessed, and I was just watching, and then I was like, you know what, I want to be like Ray the Unusual. The inspiration and the friendship and basically, yeah, like all of that is just amazing, and I owe a lot to Barbie for that. Sometimes it's a bit hard with Barbie, obviously, with the amount of money that I spend, with the amount of time I invest into researching. It does get a bit depressing at times, and I think, why do I even do this? Why do I feel like I need to collect? Why do I feel like I need this doll? Do I need it? It's just a material object. And I always ask myself those kinds of questions, and I'm sure a lot of you do too. But at the end of the day, these dolls have helped me make friends, to boost my confidence, to explore the world of fashion. They've just helped me so much, and I feel like it's not fair to question that, because as long as it's making me happy, as long as it's helping me in life, then I feel like I don't really need a reason why. I don't need a reason as to why I feel this urge to collect. Now, this is what my partner has said, and I took offense a little bit when he initially said it. He said that he feels like I'm trying to collect my mother. I guess when I really thought about it, it was true. Like, not just aesthetically. I feel like growing up, I thought my mom was really beautiful. I still do think she's beautiful. She's a beautiful person inside and out. She has a great sense of style, which obviously has influenced me and my sense of style as well. So I do collect her in that sense. But then, as I said, my mum was the person that really supported me with collecting Barbie. She got me my first Barbie. She continued to buy me Barbies when people thought it wasn't the best idea. But yeah, my mum was there. She'd visit, and like, living with my dad was not easy. My mum's visits kind of really were important to me at that time. Yeah, so my mum's visits were really, really important. And Barbie, or just dolls in general, were usually a part of that. So I guess in a way, yes, I am collecting my mum. I am collecting the good memories. I am collecting friends through my collecting, and I am gaining confidence as well. So I feel like it does give me a lot in return. So yeah, I don't feel like I need to question it anymore. In a nutshell, that is my Barbie/doll story, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I look forward to another year with you all, and I'll be back next week with another review. So I'll see you all then. Bye bye.